boogers.
Leftovers at Midnight, episode 8 with no guests, just us this week.
Aw.
How's everybody doing this week? Everyone good? Kyle said boogers at the start of the show, so I feel like that's a sign he wants to go first with how he's doing. So go.
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Not really much to report or talk about, but I'm doing good. Mental state good. Financially pretty good. I mean, yeah. It's been a good couple weeks for me, I'm gonna be honest.
What's that?
I'm just digging it. I'm vibing. Nothing bad's happened. So
What's
I'm
good?
just with it.
Yeah,
Hey, if something bad happens, I probably deserve it.
Why would you deserve it? What'd you do wrong? Who'd you piss off in the universe? Did you piss off
He's existing.
It's yeah.
Bingus?
Yeah, exactly, Eric. I just exist. That's what
Your
happens.
It's the
existence is
existence for me.
It's a crime against God for him to exist.
Fucking your TikTok reference. I hate it and I hate
There's
you.
no God.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move along to someone else.
All right.
I'm getting
I
awkward.
figure I'll go. I'm doing good. It's going for me. You know. Living the dream, as every white person says.
Oh, we know what that means. You
Oh,
want to die,
God.
doesn't it?
I mean, bro, I got the number for the suicide hotline.
Oh my god.
I figured I'd make a dark joke at least once in the lifetime of this podcast.
That wasn't even a... Okay,
At
anyway.
least once.
How are you recovering from coronavirus?
It's Corona time. It's good.
Corona time, fool.
I'm pretty much back to normal. Still got that
Can you
cough,
taste
but-
things yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
can
good.
taste things. I can smell things.
Awesome.
Terrific.
How about you, Eric?
I'm doing fucking fantastic. Like, legitimately, the last couple weeks have been phenomenal for me. So I am what the cool kids call thriving. It's great. Love it. Love it.
Cool. I guess it's my turn. I'm going on
Yes, it is.
vacation. Tomorrow we're leaving at like 4 a.m. So it's like 10 o'clock right now. I'm not even gonna sleep. I'm just gonna say fuck it and probably play video games all night. We're going out of state
My man.
to visit my sister, and up there, she's up north, so it's probably gonna snow. I highly doubt it though, because I've gone 24 years of my life without seeing snow in person and touching snow. I've never even.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I've lived in Florida my whole life,
Same.
and the little bit that I've been out of state, it's been like right before it snows or right after it snows. Like, I checked the weather, and like on Friday, Christmas morning, it was like, hey, there's a 50% chance of snow, and it's going to be 19 fucking degrees at the low. I was like, oh, that's going to suck, but it's going to snow. I checked it a few days ago.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, now it's 22 the low, and there's no chance of snow. Like, I fucking rhyme, dude. I don't know.
Hey, it could always change again.
Yeah, so we're filming the podcast a couple days early because we film on Thursdays, and it's Christmas coming up, so we're filming early this week. So,
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
It's Christmas.
Kermit.
Happy Yule.
Okay, boomer. And if there's any
As
like
Mike Tyson would say, Merry Christmas.
if there's any exciting breaking news we missed, then that's unfortunate because it would have been cool to talk about. But
That's what next week's for.
yeah, we have other
Yeah.
fun stuff to talk about today, like the Steam sale and what we got planned for Christmas. So, what do you guys want to dive into first?
This is gonna be a quiet Kyle being.
We can
quiet
talk about.
episode.
Oh, it's gonna be another Quiet Kyle episode. We can talk about like what everybody's doing for Christmas,
Cool.
if anybody's doing anything.
Kyle, you go first.
Nothing at all.
So are
No?
you gonna like wake up at all?
No, I'm just. Nope.
You're
I
gonna
plan
sleep
on
like
just
you're
going
Christmas?
in, just
gonna
go into a
hibernate?
coma. I'm just gonna take a bunch of NyQuil and sleep all through the entire day. No, not
I
really.
don't blame you.
Obviously, I mean, everyone knows by now. I live with my family. I'm just gonna kick it with them, chill. We made rouladen a few days early. If you guys don't know what rouladen is, I believe it's a German. It's a German dish. My grandma's been making it for years. It's basically a bunch of folded steak, and I don't know what's in the middle. I think it's just more steak, but it's amazing, and it's got like onions and everything. And it's been sitting, and I've been smelling it. I'm like, I want to eat it. Let me have it.
Wow. It's
Yo,
good.
but,
It's like
I'll take some.
it's like a calzone for steak.
With the
Yeah.
snarl.
Like that's a better description of it.
Yeah.
Not that you put it badly, but like for those that don't
No,
know,
that's
it's
very
like steak,
accurate. I never thought about
it's
it
like
like
a
that.
steak calzone.
Yeah.
Made of steak.
It's just amazing.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
probably the greatest thing on God's green earth.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Now I'm hungry.
Me too.
Well,
I haven't eaten in 2 days.
And I had Taco Bell for dinner, and I'm hungry.
Speaking of food, what are you doing, Captain COVID?
Oh, seeing family. You know,
Are you out of the
I mean,
Are you out of
I
the
can't-
safe box?
I've been out of the safe box for a few weeks
Oh, okay.
now.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know. I'm back into society. Society was like, oh man, finally got rid of him, and now he's back, and we can't put
Shit,
him
we
in
gotta give him
prison
round two.
because he's not doing anything
Yeah,
that they know.
that's
of.
fair though.
Yeah.
Just kidding, NSA.
Oh.
But yeah,
Birds are
just
watching.
simple
cool.
stuff. Hanging with family. Spent way too much money on presents.
Oh, you bought people stuff?
Yeah.
I mean,
You did.
That's a bad move there, but
Jeez.
no, I'm only kind of kidding.
what did you
Kind of.
out of all the gifts that you bought people, Alex, and for everybody in
Yeah.
general, if you bought someone a gift, what are you looking forward to giving to someone? No, hold on. Let me rephrase that. What gift are you most excited to give to someone and why?
I have a Baby Yoda plushie for my girlfriend.
She's
'cause
not
we've been
near,
watching The Mandalorian together.
she's not near shot, is she?
No, she's doors closed. She's fine.
She doesn't watch, does she?
Well, this will come out on Friday, and we'll have already opened our presents.
Okay, good.
Oh,
How about you, Kyle?
I actually got you a gift,
Really?
and I'm very excited for you to get it.
Oh, it's fucking awesome. Speaking of gifts, side note, Jimmy from the last episode got me a fucking Porygon 2 Pokemon card. For those of you who don't know, I fucking love Pokemon. I have boxes up there. I have fucking Pokemon ball tattooed on me. I love Pokemon. I love it. This is like one of the coolest gifts ever. Just as a side note. Well,
Nice.
that's awesome, Kyle.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's really dope. No problem, dude.
Now, Eric,
I
what,
try to get my friends nice stuff.
what are your plans and present-wise? What's your, who are you looking forward to giving a gift
so
to the most?
present wise, my friends have already gotten their gifts. I got one of my roommates who is like a huge Iron Man fanatic. I got him a Lego Iron Man helmet. It sits on a little like podium type deal, and he built it. He built it the night that he opened it and had it done in like 2 hours.
That's awesome.
So that sits on his desk, and then for my other roommate, I got her like a Jack Skellington figurine type deal, but it's also a piggy bank. So the reason I picked that one in particular was because it was the biggest, most like durable figurine I could find. But I also didn't want something that like was necessarily handcrafted, because y'all know what I'm talking about when you see those handcrafted figurines and
Yeah.
they're advertised really well, and then you get them and they look like shit.
Yeah.
So I got her that, and like we opened it up and everything, and it looked fucking phenomenal. It's like not big. I mean, it's pretty decent size, but that sits on the other corner of our desk. So I got those for them, and then that was pretty much it. Like that's all that COVID would allow me to get. So the
Fair.
rest of the stuff's are coming after the holidays. But I do have some diabolical things planned for the rest of you.
Oh boy.
So but as
Well-
far as doing things for the holidays, I'm going like an hour down south to visit some family. I figured it's time for me to take another break. So I'm going to be spending like 5-6 days out there and just like kind of grounding myself and kind of, you know, shutting my phone off and getting away from the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
But
hey,
it'll be
Aaron,
worth it.
for Christmas. Would you like some homemade soap?
soap or soup?
Soap. Like you wash yourself with it?
Oh, so soup. I
He
like
doesn't
soup.
bathe, so
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're legitimately talking about soap.
oh, you said soup. Yeah, I
yeah.
bathe with that.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
I make soap.
It depends on the day of the week. I mean, I
Chicken
like
noodle
soap.
on Friday.
I like to wash my hands. I like to be sanitary.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. You could use it wherever you want.
I
It's
don't.
You know
coconut
what?
oil.
I would appreciate it. So if you could like put it in a box for like 2 weeks for the quarantine period, and then I can come pick it up. That'd be great.
How do you
I'll
clean
just
soap?
ship it through the postal service. It takes more than 2 weeks to get it.
True, it'll be like
yeah,
3
true.
months
Snail
later and all
mail.
fucking melted.
You might get a confirmation number. But
No.
yeah, that's pretty much all I got planned.
I guess bye, Alex. I guess my plans. We'll be up in North Carolina, like I said. It's gonna be fun. Nothing serious planned, honestly. Just me, my parents, my sister, and we
Yeah.
are. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna sit around. My dad will probably make breakfast with a chef's knife that I got him, which I'm so fucking looking forward to getting him.
Oh man.
Ooh.
That's something I would love
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Yeah,
Nice chef's knife and a nice cast iron skillet.
I was gonna buy him a cast iron set, but I was like, is it worth it? No, because I'll probably use it, and then I want to buy it that I'll probably use. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
got my dad will probably make breakfast, and then we'll probably just sit around, day drink, open
Hey,
gifts.
nothing wrong with that.
I got a liquor store tomorrow.
I do have to say, my mom spoiled me this year. I don't like it. Every year she's gotten me like, I get socks. I like socks. Maybe like 1 or 2 gifts. One of them's usually not something big, but it's like, hey, here's that keyboard you wanted. You know, hey, here's I got a fucking bass guitar one year. Like they give
What?
me cool shit. Yeah, like I
on.
briefly mentioned that I was playing bass in a band, and like they bought me a bass guitar. Like I don't.
That's how you
I
got
don't-
that bit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's a funny story behind that. I'll have to tell you after the podcast, so
Word.
I don't dox myself.
Gotcha.
I got her an Apple Watch band because she wants one, but we also got her a Coach purse. My dad and I.
Ooh.
And
There
then
you go.
for my sister, she is an engineer. For those of you who don't know, engineers work on shit and they draw a lot. And I got her a notebook that Tommy from a couple episodes actually has. And it's a notebook with a QR code on the bottom of it.
Oh,
You write
the
on the
Rocket
notebook, a rocket book. You write on it, scan the QR code, it uploads what you wrote onto like a server or something. You can send it to whoever. I figured
Nice.
if she, and it's got graph paper on it too, so it's
Ooh.
awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be
That's
perfect for her
fancy.
for drawing up designs for the roads that she's working on in her state. She's a civil
Right on.
engineer. I don't want to say she's a big deal, but like I'm fucking super proud of her. She's been in school for longer than I've been alive, and that's college. She has so many college degrees, and I think she has a master's degree now, or she's working on it. I don't fucking know, dude. It's amazing.
Nice. That's cool as shit.
Yeah, so I think that's like the perfect gift for an engineer, and I'm gonna be so salty if she already has one, because I know if she doesn't have one, she'll freak the fuck out about it.
Yeah,
But
she'll love it.
what I was originally gonna get her, and I don't think she knows I do a podcast, so this will be great. There is an artist who he's actually bass player for the band Asking Alexandria, if any of you ever know who that band is, but he's a bass player for that band, and he did a painting for her a couple years ago. I commissioned him to do it and blah blah blah. Super sick painting. I was gonna have him do a painting of her and our dad this year, but you know it's been over a month, and I think he might have forgot, or it's just super busy. I'm in no rush. I said no rush. I want it done by Christmas. That's all. But you know, when your livelihood relies on touring and merch sales, and there's a pandemic going on, I feel like you have a little bit more to worry about than a painting. You know?
Yeah. maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm not super stressed about it. But I think that's all I've got planned for Creme.
Nice. Sounds like it'll be good.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Excuse me. It'd be a fun time. It'll be fucking cold as shit. I know that. I'm gonna be pretty
Oh,
drunk
yeah.
up there. I'm gonna have lots of alcohol and nicotine. I'm gonna be happy.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Speaking of Christmas, though, is anybody else excited about the Steam Winter Sale?
I mean, yes, but I
yeah.
don't know what I want to buy
Yeah.
off of it.
Games.
Okay.
There's nothing I really want
Cool.
right now.
Yeah, I really have what I want.
Because I am super stoked to finally get the things that I want off the Steam Summer Sale. For any of you Final Fantasy players, you'll know exactly what I'm about to talk about. So the summer sale that happened and the fall sale that happened, and like the random notifications you get, like, hey, so and so items on your wish list are on sale. The one game that I have wanted to buy for months never goes on sale, and it's Final Fantasy 15. It's an older game now, but like, you know, it just got ported over to PC not too long ago, and it finally like got announced that, hey, it's finally on sale. So I think the listing price is originally like $35, something like that, and it's on sale for 18. And it's the first time I've seen it in months for a normal price. So I'm super stoked about that. Like I finally get to get it. But I mean, that's really the biggest thing that I'm excited for. There's a couple other small games that are on sale for like less than $10 that I might pick up, just to finally like get access to it. But that's really the one that I'm stoked for. Like it's one of those games that like rarely goes on sale, but you have to snag it the moment it's discounted, or you'll only be able to find it for full price. So I'm super stoked about it. And I'm also super stoked for all the like online games that I play that are going to have winter events, like the Grand Theft Auto 5 winter events, like the Christmas stuff that they give out. Like it's going to be good this year. It's going to be good. I'm hype.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at what I want on there. I don't know, dude. If DLC for like Dragon Ball Fighter Z goes on sale, I can scoop the shit out of that.
Not nearly on the same topic, but Dragon Ball Z Kakarot does have additional DLC that released. It's not scheduled to install until Friday, but it is available for any of the super nerds or Super Saiyan nerds out there.
Wait, hold on. What?
There's additional DLC for Kakarot.
What is it?
We don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure it's either additional items or it's a small patch to fix one of the bugs.
Oh yeah, they had an update today.
Yeah, I haven't looked at all the all the like full updates, but I do know that Golden Frieza and Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku were released last month.
Yeah, and
so I have a feeling it's another.
We did the same thing.
I was gonna say I have a feeling it's another like small patch.
Yeah,
that's kind of coming out, but still, it's exciting. It's an underappreciated game that needs a little bit more love. So,
and a new Power Awakens too. So I have the season pass for Kakarot. So when that DLC came out, I beat it right away. Like, Dragon Ball Z, like the games in general, are just fucking amazing games. Even though it's the same storyline, still each one gets better and better. If they come out with like a Kakarot 2 that has GT in it, oh boy,
it's gonna be
who gives a fuck if it's not canon? I love GT so much.
Yeah, it's gonna be great either way. I'm super stoked.
Yeah,
for what's happening.
Yep.
But I will say that I didn't like Fighter Z all that much. In fairness, I'm not a huge fan of like 2D fighter games. I wasn't really a Street Fighter kid. I was a Soul Calibur kid.
Me too.
So I played Tekken. I played like Soul Calibur. I didn't play games like Street Fighter, like the 2D fighting. Like that, it just wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
Games like Naruto Clash of Ninja or Ultimate Ninja Storm, like that was my shit.
Uzumaki Warrior, Uzumaki Chronicles.
I was all about that, but I could not get behind. Like, I have a lot of friends that love Mortal Kombat and swear that that's the only fighting game that they'll ever play, and they'll die on that hill. Like, I will bury you there. That's perfectly fine. But I have other stuff that I want to play. So,
fair enough.
I'm trying to think if there was another game that was like expected for the holidays. You know what? I can talk about it now because we still don't have an update for it. For any of my Lego fans, the Skywalker Saga, they were supposed to be
not out.
releasing it. They were supposed to be releasing it during the holiday. Then because of COVID, it got pushed back. They don't even have a release date yet. Like they haven't put anything out. So one of two things is going to happen. Either A, it's going to come out in the spring of 2021, which is totally fine. I expect because it's literally a compilation of all the Star Wars Lego games in one. Like everyone is in there. Or two, they're just going to drop it on Christmas and boom, it's out. So one of those two things is going to happen because it was projected to be released by like Christmas Eve or the day before, but obviously it's not available yet. So I have a feeling it's just going to it's going to do one of those two things. So we shall see. I keep up to date on that stuff. It's super exciting.
You like Lego Star Wars?
I mean, yes.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
I do have Lego Star Wars sets up there. But for those that don't know my like gaming history, I think I've talked about it at least on one of the episodes that I typically play games like Call of Duty and other like adventure based games, but I am an absolute slut for Lego games, especially the Lego Star Wars games. So I've been absolutely hyped for the Skywalker Saga since they announced
I
it.
don't blame you.
And they keep throwing little trailers and little teasers, and they're like posting about it on social media, like, oh, if you get this, like, you know, you're gonna get X, Y, and Z. And they also released a physical Lego set, and it's a Star Wars Advent calendar, and I desperately need it. And the cool thing about it is that they give you additional DLC for the Lego Star Wars game in the Advent calendar.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I want it.
I got an advent calendar for my birthday. They were Star Wars stocks.
I love advent calendars.
Can you remind me what that is? I can't picture it in my head.
An advent calendar is one of those like little boxes. It's like a calendar, but it's more like a box.
And there's
so every day on the calendar, you open the day that it is.
That's what I thought. There's like chocolate or some shit in there.
Sometimes they'll do candied advent calendars, but typically it's, you know, you have the 25 days or like the 12 days of Christmas, whatever, depending on, you know, your background with it or whatever. So each day you open one present instead of getting like an assortment of gifts on Christmas.
Like Hanukkah.
You open one. Yeah, exactly. Like Hanukkah, but you get one gift per day.
Okay.
So typically, like the fashion of the theme song, the 12 Days of Christmas, sometimes you'll see the 12 days on the advent calendar. But it all depends.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Super cool stuff that I am clearly not very excited about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be great.
You know what I just realized?
What did you realize?
We record on Thursdays. Next Thursday is New Year's.
Oh, another drinking episode.
Drinking episode. You guys want to record into the new year?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I'm okay with it. I ain't doing shit because of coronavirus.
I had the first off.
Right.
So do I. And hopefully I don't come back with COVID and fucking knock on wood. I'm not doing anything, but I had to get tested to come back to work, but still. Never
makes sense.
Yeah.
What about
wild, I'm stoked.
You, Kyle and Alex? What are you guys looking forward to on the sale? Eric and I have just been kind of talking this whole time.
I mean, so I spent the time you guys spent talking. Thank you for buying me some time. Slightly perused the store, and like I said, there really isn't a game that I've been looking forward to or that I have been really wanting. But I mean, I found some of the I liked some of the franchises that have some sales rolling, and of course, one of my all-time favorite game series has some sales rolling for DLC, and I'm stoked. There's Dark Souls DLC, and I'm ready.
There's what?
Dark Souls DLC.
Ooh.
and I am
I'm kind
stoked.
of surprised about that.
What?
No, that there's Dark Souls DLC.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, all the games have been out for a good long while now. It's about time they give us some deals on DLC.
Is it new DLC or is it just like stuff that's finally going on sale?
It's stuff that's finally going on sale. It's not new. I mean, maybe I don't know. In 2017, it was new, but not anymore.
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was like additional content for it.
Yeah, for each Souls game, they usually release 2 or 3 DLCs. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm pretty hyped for them. Given Dark Souls 2, I think I already own all the DLC for that, but Dark Souls 1 and 3, I do not. I think I own only the Ringed City, and so I might be checking out Ashes of Ariandel. So
Nice.
that might be something I look forward to because I have recently started playing Dark Souls 1 again because it's the only Souls
I'm so
game I
sorry.
actually have. What?
I said I'm so sorry.
Oh no, dude! Like I love the challenge these games provide. Also, I do love modding the games and doing some of the fun little like side things you can do with it, like the Pokemon mod and the gun mod they added, and you can basically turn Dark Souls into a first-person shooter.
Okay.
Yeah, but those are never my legitimate playthroughs. I actually am. I think I don't know if I ever started streaming my Dark Souls 1 campaign. I might have. But yeah, I'll be streaming Dark Souls again. And I'm really
Ooh.
excited to finally finish Dark Souls 1 because, I started on my PS3 and then my PS3 burnt out.
Rip.
Yeah, rest in peace. I had that thing all throughout freshman year. No, it was sophomore year. Sophomore year to my first year of college, and that was the
Where's
greatest
the
thing in my
Xbox
life.
kid?
I mean, I had one of those too. And then I actually got I didn't get the Red Ring of Death on my Xbox. My brother knocked it off of I think I had it on my dresser at the time, and it laser burned my original copy of Borderlands, which upset me because I had never got to finish that game. But I mean, eventually I did.
My Elite just shit
Well,
itself.
Oh, but yeah, it messed up the laser inside of it that reads the disc.
Yeah.
So it laser burned my disc, and my laser completely crapped out. And I was like, I'm going to. But yeah. So Dark Souls, that's my jam right now. And
Nice.
Minecraft, Dark Souls and Minecraft, the 2 games that don't go hand in hand.
Next up is Roblox. Then Fortnite.
No.
And then
Oof.
Fortnite. Can we not go back to Fortnite
Oof.
ever? Like,
I'd rather play
can we
Call of
just-
Duty and not have space on my computer.
We can go run some obbies on Roblox after this if you guys want.
God, no.
Alex?
I'm I don't know. I might. I'm not sure if I want to buy either Death Stranding or Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm thinking about those two.
Yeah,
You're
those are
all-
looking real good. Real
That's
good.
right. Horizon Zero Dawn was supposed to be on a big sale this year, isn't it?
It's
No.
like $30 right now,
That's not
or
bad
$40,
at all.
20% off.
Hmm.
I mean,
thought-
considering it came to PC in August, 20%.
I thought about Death Stranding, but I played Walking Simulator, and it's literally a copy of Death Stranding, so it's just free.
Oh, you played
Fair enough.
Daisy too?
I played Daisy as well, yeah, but I also
I've
played
also
Walking
played
Simulator.
Daisy.
What else you looking forward
Oh,
to?
rip.
What else you looking forward to?
Um, I mean, I already have Cyberpunk,
Same.
so can't say I'm not looking
Okay.
forward to that one.
That's not 90% off this year, right?
No, it should be
It's-
100% off. Did you see people are pissed off that they can't refund the game and keep it on console? What kind of fucking idiot do you have to be to think that you can refund the game and
Oh.
keep it? It's like trading
Oh.
It's a
something at
Fallout
best
76 all over again.
at GameStop and like,
Can't
yo,
tell
can
me
I keep
wrong.
the disc? What game?
You're a little far off touch base there. It's
It-
No
it's a
Man's
Fallout.
Sky.
It's a Fallout 76 all over again.
Trash.
I also
Here-
might pick up Jedi Fallen Order.
Great game. So
Ooh.
fucking
Is it-
Fantastic game.
They need
Aren't they
DLC
coming
for
out with
that
DLC?
bad.
Mhm.
It's been over a year, no DLC. Apparently they're making a part 2. Comes out
Duh.
like 2022.
I'll
I
take
think.
it. I'll take it.
Yeah. it's supposed to. I don't want to give away spoilers in case you guys haven't played it or like don't know about like what happens in the story.
Alex doesn't.
Okay, so Alex, you're kind of clueless on that, as far as I know. So for the rest of the listeners that also don't know, essentially what they're talking about is not necessarily doing like an immediate continuation of the story, but kind of a time skip.
Okay.
And just kind of like a where are they now? If that makes sense. Again, I'm trying to be as specifically vague as possible.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like a time skip type deal. If it does happen, it's more like, you know, where are they now and what happened? And then another oh shit moment. And then the main character comes back and he's like, I'm still a badass, but now I have X, Y, and Z skills. So it's supposed to be like, if it does actually happen, it's supposed to be like a huge deal. Because as all of us Star Wars gamers know, the last good game to release was The Force Unleashed, and even that was a shit show. So
Number 2 was amazing.
Battlefront 2, yeah. Battlefront 2 has gotten a lot better.
well, yeah, but it's EA. So
yeah,
EA, if you're hearing this, you screwed up.
EA, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's saying that they screwed up. It's
They
that
did.
they've constantly screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It
so
had-
what I just want to know is where does Fallen Order take place in the timeline of things?
Way after. Like, way after, like, episode 9, I think.
There we go.
Because essentially, I think, actually, I'm going to Google that now before I get the chance to go table dicks.
I don't know
let's see.
because
Staying one step ahead of the Empire? If the Empire is
No, I think
involved-
it's. No, I thought it was way after one of the movies. Sometime after
Oh, it's right after episode
Order
3.
66.
That's
So-
episode 3.
Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty far after because they talk about it like, you know, some of the stuff that happened was in Legends. So if that gives you any reference of what's going on in the game, like I kind of want to talk about it in a way that it doesn't make sense, but essentially they talk about the things that happened during the execution of Order 66 and like the people that had died and everything, but the way that they talk about it makes it sound like it's just a myth or like an old wives' tale. Like nobody really knows anything specific about it. Like the it's not really a spoiler in the game, but the Jedi Temple is basically like a library that was built in the 1600s. Like it's nothing but dust at this point. So it has to be pretty far after the events of that.
Can't be that far if they're still called the Empire. Because, I mean, if you think about it, at most 40-ish years passed between episode
That's a
3 and
long
the end of
time.
episode 6.
That's a long time. I mean, realistically. But that said, it's still like really, really, really good. So I think you're gonna enjoy it.
Okay.
It's a very Souls-like game
Yes.
when it comes to the mechanics of it.
It's, I mean,
Mhm.
yeah. It's like it's like Dark Souls on easy mode, if that was ever a thing.
Yeah, I can agree with
Yeah.
that.
It's definitely not as punishing.
No.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, you might get one shot.
Maybe.
I'll have
Ori
maybe
and the
like
Will
one
of the
time.
Wisp.
Maybe
The second
it's a
Ori
forgiving.
game is on
it-
sale.
It's a forgiving one.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But
I do like a lot of the mechanics in it, though.
it was the right step in the right direction. Like
Oh, yeah.
they finally got it right because I feel like don't get me wrong, The Force Unleashed was a good game,
100%.
but it lacked a lot. That's just
So-
my opinion. I think it lacked quite a
You're
bit
right.
as far as
Yeah.
like the actual mechanics because Because like when I think of like Star Wars games, I don't think of Battlefront. Just putting it out there, Battlefront isn't a Star Wars game. The Force Unleashed, Jedi Knight,
So more story driven.
yeah, Jedi Knight Fallen, or what was it? Jedi Outcast, the old like GameCube games. Those are Star Wars games. Knights of the Old Republic, 1 and 2. Those are Star Wars games. Battlefront is a shooter.
Yeah,
It's not a Star Wars game.
True.
It's just what are the? It's like Gears of War with a Star Wars reskin. That's Battlefront.
like Call of Duty with a Star Wars reskin.
I mean, it's
Unless we're talking
literally
about like,
Battlefield.
yeah, it's literally Battlefield. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it's the front.
Yeah,
Right. Exactly. See, this guy gets it. He gets it. But yeah, it was a step in the right direction. So if they do a sequel or if they do another game that's like in that same field, like they fucking got it.
Just wish they'd do Knights of the Old Republic, either a remaster, remake, or just make another Knights of the Old Republic, please.
Hear me out.
You know,
Oh my
BioWare
god,
needs to get on
another
there.
KOTOR would be.
It'd be A+.
Hear me out. Knights of the Old Republic 3 with Fallen Order mechanics.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
That's what I want.
No, I mean the only reason I'm saying no, like, don't get me wrong, it's like it's good. The only reason
Yeah.
I'm saying no is because I want to play Knights of the Old Republic like it's Knights of the Old Republic. I want to play it as an RPG, like a turn-based RPG.
Right.
And that's just me though, because I mean
Yeah.
that was like if you took, I guess at that time it'd be like Morrowind or Oblivion in the Elder Scrolls series. It's like if you took that and made it Star Wars, and it was so good. And I
Yeah.
loved it. KOTOR 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games.
Still good.
And
though.
they were hard. If
They were
you,
not easy.
if you try to get ahead in the story without doing X, Y, and Z, you're shooting yourself in both your feet. Like, check your
Yeah.
blaster, homie. Oh, God, those games are good.
Can I go off on an absolutely wild tangent
Sure, you
Yes,
have
you
2
can.
minutes.
second?
Sure.
Why is the rapper Lil Baby doing a sponsorship with Trojan condoms?
Because he's a little baby.
I didn't know about this, nor do I know who that is. I'm staying out of this one.
Did you
I'm also lost.
Lil Baby or Duh Baby?
Lil Baby.
I have no fucking clue who that is.
Yeah,
I've heard
I know
one
who Duh
song
Baby
'cause
is.
YouTube.
Dog,
I don't know who that
fucking
is
know.
either.
Here's the song.
All these
and I'm
fucking
like,
rappers
okay.
doing like random ass sponsorships. Like, hi, I'm
You can call me.
Lil Nas X, and I've partnered with LimeWire to bring, you know what I mean, like stupid shit.
You
Yeah.
can call me Lil Uzo Vert.
I hate you.
It's great. Love it
Also,
here.
fun fact with stimmy checks that are coming. Did you guys see that they might not happen now?
I saw something about that, but
A certain someone in the Oval Office may not sign off on them because they're too small.
I saw that,
Yeah.
which, I mean, $600 is $600. Like, if you're struggling for money, that's gonna fucking help you a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, say what you want. I think it's cool that he's like, no, that's too small. They need to be bigger. They need to be way bigger. You know what I mean? I wish my Trump impersonation was better because then it would have been funny. But
That was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty
I
good.
meant better.
Solid 7 out of
Yeah,
10.
that's what she said.
Lots of people saying these checks are too small.
Yeah, that one wasn't as good.
But
No, not.
it felt too
yeah,
forced.
and
It's the
it's
allergies.
just like we were talking about before recording the podcast. Like, whether it comes or whether it doesn't, I'm not going to be excited until it's in my account. I can see
Yeah.
the money and it's mine. Like, otherwise, I don't give a shit about it.
I'm with Eric on this one.
I mean, the logical part of me is like, use that for bills, get caught up, get ahead. But then the other part of me is like, ooh, inky needle feel
PS5.
good. Ooh,
Inky needle make rain go burr.
yeah. Brr,
Yeah.
brr, brr. Ooh, permanent drawing. Look very good.
But
I just want to put it
That's
in a
just my
savings account
opinion.
for my new computer.
True.
That's all I want.
And I agree. I would love to do stuff like that. But I
3080
mean,
Ti.
like I said, if it's
Mhm.
not, if I can't see it and if I can't like access it, it's not going to exist.
Yeah.
And
Sees it, I
that's
knows
how
it.
Now, come next year, that might change, but
Fair.
No. Get it because the year's almost over.
See you next year.
We don't get to say that until next
Mm.
week.
That's all right.
God. I'm so happy I don't work retail anymore.
Yeah, I
Could be
think
worse.
we all are.
Dude, when I used to work at 7-Eleven, well, it's not like that was that long ago, it was last year. But still, just hearing that, having to work on New Year's, I was just like, yep. Oh, okay, so you're gonna see me in like 5 minutes. All right, cool. Condoms are in the back, beers to the left. Later.
Next to the hole in the bathroom stall.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't have stalls.
That was
Joke's
a
on
glory
you.
hole joke.
Built into the building.
I know.
Joke's on you. You didn't think you had stalls.
We didn't have stalls.
Yes, you did.
Now you
They're
do.
in the basement. They're in the basement.
It
It's
was
fine.
one open room.
Oh, they didn't
bathroom
give you
From
the
was
one
open room?
person. It was just one singular bathroom. There was a toilet, a sink. That was that.
What do you think
Oh,
was
he didn't
behind the
get the
sink?
access code.
Yeah.
He didn't get the access code. It's fine.
You have to knock 3 times and
Nobody
spin in a
gave him
circle
the
and click like a
password.
chicken.
Oh yeah, and just
Mhm.
there's like a tunnel that has to go down.
All right, El Chapo, slow down now.
There's a guy with one hand and a pair of sunglasses, even though it's dark, smoking a cigarette. Tries to
Okay,
give you a
well, on
handshake.
that
and
note-
Behind a cigarette.
Yeah.
On that note,
Oh, dude, I have one story from working retail about a year or two ago. I was working retail, and somebody came in, bought what they needed to, and they left, and they were like, "See you next year." And out of instinct, I went, like, and my coworker lost his shit. I mean, the customer found it funny, but like just instinctually, I was like, thinking about it, I was like, it's kind of a dick move, but at the same time, you're fucking dumb for see you next year. It's like, bro, it's the 30th. Like, I'll see you next week.
Yeah. That's all right. It's funny. It's
Funny
it's still
joke.
a good joke.
Yeah. Anytime anyone says that, it really does pay me. It's like my stomach hurts after hearing that.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm somebody. say that
Somebody
every
that
year.
I used to know.
And you're not even a dad yet.
Eric,
He's my
you're
dad.
you're the kid that says technically it's tomorrow.
You gotta say it
After
real slow
midnight.
like that, though.
Am I?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
think
I thought
so.
for the past couple years I've been saying "see you next year." I specifically remember cracking that joke at a party, and
Yeah.
No.
everyone hated
Different
it.
context. Where it's after midnight and you're with people and they're like, "We'll do this tomorrow," and you're like, "Well, technically it already is tomorrow."
Oh yeah, it depends on your sleep schedule.
I mean,
What is that?
context wasn't there beforehand, but
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah,
I am
exactly.
so fucking tired, but I'm gonna just barrel through it.
You'll be all right.
I have a probably 15-hour car ride as
got
opposed to an
this.
8-hour car ride because we have to stop at every rest stop to go to the bathroom and go pee and blah, 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 blah. It's like, bro,
I mean,
I
if
can
not
walk
drive
there.
I've got enough G Fuel to freaking rise up a grave. So like,
Yeah, but
need some caffeine.
I'm trying to
Hey, man.
sleep for the car ride, not be
Oh.
awake.
Oh, well, yeah, I can't help you.
Thanks.
At least you didn't drive 10 hours from Tennessee back with COVID.
Well, I'm not going to Tennessee, so haha.
Ah,
Kyle, your TV turned on.
I know. It's been like that.
Yeah.
Well, I just switched to the screensaver. It was Mario Kart.
Yeah, I saw you got a Roku TV back there. What size is
Yeah,
that?
dog. It's 55.
Don't care. All right, guys, you ready to call it? Call it
Wow,
an episode.
Wow.
I mean, I'm good if everybody else is.
Yeah, after that shit, I'm good.
Yeah.
You're
So,
great.
you know, for everybody that's going to be listening, we hope you enjoyed your holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever else you might celebrate. And
Yuletide.
yeah, see you all before the end of the year.
Yeah. Everybody have a safe and a happy holidays. If you're sick, stay home. Wear a fucking mask, you degenerates. And yeah. Leftovers at Midnight, episode 8.
Yay.